So when you draw your picture, I am drawing it on the bottom half of my paper and I'm drawing it in pencil first. And I am drawing it out lightly so I know where to put everything. And I'm making sure that my eyes are not at the very top of my head because that's not where they belong. And I'm just sketching everything out. Then I'm going to go over it with a black marker, a Sharpie permanent because I don't want it to run, or a black crayon. I have chosen a black Sharpie marker, and I want to make sure that my eyes have eyeballs so that they don't look like I'm a zombie. And I'm coloring those in. I've chosen to put eyelashes on mine, and I'm just sketching everything in so that when I go over it with paint, it doesn't smear. And this is going to be the first part for today. And then I'm going to show you how to mix colors with your paints because that's what I want to see you doing today is mixing colors, not just using paints straight out of the paint paint palette. And then I'm erasing any pencil marks that I have left. So you notice how the very top of my paper is all empty because we're going to do something with that tomorrow. Now when you're mixing your watercolors, the top of your paint thing is called a palette. And that's where you mix your colors. I'm putting some water in there and I'm starting out with some yellow paint. And then I'm going to add a little bit of orange to make kind of a peachy color. But my skin is not that peachy color. And I'm watering it down a little bit to make it a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to add some brown to kind of give it the color I need. And I'm going to test it out on a piece of extra paper to see if it works first for my skin color. And if I think I like it, I'm going to use it. And I might want to add a little bit more water to make sure I have enough. And then I'm going to paint away. And the reason why you can see I have that marker there is because it doesn't smudge or smear or smush when I paint over it. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my hair. I don't want my hair to be just straight yellow or straight brown or straight orange. I want it to be a mixed color so that it looks like a professional has painted it. Now, I'm going to show you how to make some darker colors too on my scratch paper. So if my skin's a little bit browner, I want to add a little bit of brown. That's kind of an odd color. So I'm going to add a little brown, a little bit of yellow to that. That's more like a skin color. Some brown, so you can see all the different kinds of skin colors you can make by adding paints to that. I mean, by adding the different shades. So, because we are all different shades of colors. Now, I'm going to make my hair color, and it is brown with some black. But it is not just brown and black. But look at the beautiful color I can make using brown and black together. Now, if your hair is blonde, your hair is not just blonde yellow. It's probably blonde with a little bit of brown or blonde with a little bit of red to it. And now you're going to see I made it a little too dark. So I have to go back and I have to try to fix that. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. But that inside of your paint tin, paint the top of your paint is called a palette. And then you're going to want to wipe that out before you close up your paint so that you don't get them all wet. You're going to leave that to dry until tomorrow.